Welcome back again. This is Dr. Towson, Ackerman and Towson Dentistry. We're in the office, getting things set up, ready to open. So what I thought I'd talk about is we'll start making phone calls tomorrow. And Sarah, Yvette, Alyssa, and Melissa will ask you some questions. So I just thought I'd walk you through those, just so they're not a surprise. The point of the question is really just to make sure that you're healthy and you're safe as best we can assess. So for the safety and the benefit of those around us. So the questions are kind of generally fall into a couple of categories. The first category is really about how are you feeling? And things that we will be asking you about is, does it feel like you have a fever? That's kind of a big one that we're super curious about, that because that's a real good indicator. So if you have a fever, then we want to know about it. Also, do you notice any sort of respiratory issues? Something maybe I'm more short of breath than I used to be. Maybe I'm having trouble breathing. Also then signs of do I have a runny nose? Do I have something that just doesn't feel right in my respiratory system? Do I have a cough? Does it feel like there's stuff that's trying to get out? A little bit of the trick right now will be we're kind of transitioning out of allergy season. So depending on how you answer, they may ask you some other questions just to try and get a little more specific. The other thing that we would be curious about is a sore throat. Another thing that is a good indicator is, hey, am I able to smell like I used to? Does it seem like maybe my smell is diminished or reduced relative to where it used to be? These aren't like absolutes, they're just clues as we're trying to evaluate everyone who's coming into the office. The other thing is just about COVID exposure. Have I been around someone who has been exposed to COVID? Have I been around someone who has tested positive for COVID? Have I been tested positive for COVID? And I'm just waiting results. And then the final thing is the other kind of avenue of exposure is just generally lots and lots of people. So they kind of fall into, have you been traveling? Did you get on an airplane? Are you using mass transit consistently? Did you get on a cruise ship? Things like that. Again, those would be things that we would be curious to know about. So those are the questions you can expect pretty much moving forward. I don't like necessarily the term the new normal as much. It's just different. We're going to still come and care for you just as we always done. Spend a lot of time cleaning things up, so we are ready and prepared and look forward to seeing you all. So I hope you're having a blessed day, and we'll see you soon. God bless.